Hi everybody, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. It is time for my April TBR. I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of a heads up. This might be my last TBR video, at least for a while. And the reason for that is because I have been having a very difficult time sticking to my TBRs. I've been straying from them a lot. I've been doing more and more Audible, and most of the time those are just done on the fly rather than planned out. So I don't want to keep having to put books into TBRs multiple times. Because it's like I feel like that content gets stale, and I feel like I could potentially be boring you guys, which I really don't want to do. So let me know in the comments down below if you want to see me keep continuing to do TBRs, or if you agree with me that for the time being I should stop filming them. I will take your guys' thoughts into consideration. But let's go ahead and get into it. This one is going to be a repeat book. I was supposed to read it last month and I didn't get to it, but that is Lock Every Door by Riley Sager, where a woman takes a house-sitting position and some things go a little bit awry. I don't know much more about this. I kind of have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with Riley Sager. I've really enjoyed some of his books, and I've really detested some of them. This one, from what I have seen, the reviews seem to be split down the middle. I've seen a lot of positive reviews. I've seen a lot of negative reviews. So with this one, I feel like it could honestly go either way. I'm not really sure what to expect. I do love the cover, and the synopsis is kind of giving me the Paris Apartment vibes. And I liked that book. So if it's anything like that, I'm probably going to enjoy it. But because of previous experiences with him, I just don't know. And it wasn't a fear for that led to me not reading this last month. Again, it was just I ran out of time and I wasn't doing as much reading as I wanted to do. So that's unfortunate, but I really do want to get to this one this month, and it is at the top of my list of priorities. Okay, the next 3 books that I am reading this month are for a Reading 3 vlog that is upcoming, and it's for horror. The first book that I'm going to read for that vlog is Voices in the Snow by Darcy Coates. If you guys were following me last year, you probably know that I really, really got into Darcy Coates. I discovered her last year. I read a bunch of her books. I really enjoyed her for the most part. And I was looking for another one to get into. And I saw a lot of good reviews for Voices in the Snow. The only thing with that one is that it's the first book in a series. And I have not read any of her series yet. Everything that I have read from her have been standalones. So I'm very intrigued by this one. I love the cover. I love the snow. I like the face in the snow. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I just cannot wait to jump right into it. The next book that I am going to be reading for the vlog is Disappearance at Devil's Rock by Paul Tremblay. This sounds so good. This is about a woman whose 13-year-old son goes missing, and then she begins to see him, and other people in the town begin to see him at their windows, and investigations lead into this dark secret that nobody knew about. It sounds really creepy and fun, and I really enjoyed The Cabin at the End of the World, which is the only other Paul Tremblay that I have read. I really liked that. I don't know why I haven't read anything else by Paul Tremblay yet. I had every intention of it, but it just kind of laid at the wayside. And this one, I absolutely love the premise of, and I cannot wait to get into it. The next book that I will be reading this month is Horns by Joe Hill. Again, I have only ever read one Joe Hill book, and I liked it. That was Nosferatu, and that was at the beginning of my channel. I actually did a review for that book, and I don't know why I didn't read more of him. Horns is about a man who is falsely accused of his girlfriend's murder, and now he is out for revenge. The synopsis is short and sweet. I don't really know that much more about it. In the illustration, he literally has horns coming out of his forehead. So I'm wondering if this is like some sort of a twisted Beauty and the Beast thing, or that's why he's accused, is because he has some sort of a deformity and people distrust him because of that. I have no clue. That's just assumptions based on like the picture and the synopsis together. I'm very, very intrigued to read this. It sounds really, really cool. And like I said, I really enjoyed Nosferatu. If you don't know, Joe Hill is Stephen King's son, and his writing style in that book reminded me a lot of Stephen King. Like, the talent really ran in the family. As you guys probably know, Stephen King is one of my favorite writers. So I was really getting major vibes with Nosferatu from Joe Hill. It was just, I'm like, yeah, you could definitely see the family talent there. So I'm expecting more of the same in here, and I'm very excited to get to it. The next 2 books that I will be reading this month are from my personal 6-month Reading Unhaul challenge, where I am challenging myself to either read a certain set of books or get rid of them at the end of 6 months, which will be coming up in August. I can't believe it's already getting that close. But the first one of those 2 books is Every Day Above Ground by Glenn Eric Hamilton. And this kind of appears to be like a heist type of situation. I mean, it looks like there's a terminally ill ex-con, and I'm seeing something about there being a money-making opportunity that is a thief's dream, gold, and it like destroying a career thief. So I'm assuming that this is something to do with jewels. It sounds like a jewel heist type of situation that goes wrong, which sounds very, very cool. I can't really tell much from the cover. It's just a straight. It looks like a back alley type of thing. So that doesn't really give anything away. I'm not sure what to expect with this. I've never heard of this author before. But I haven't read a whole lot of books about heists, so that should be relatively intriguing. The next book that I will be reading this month is Seeing Red by Sandra Brown. And this is following the aftermath of a bombing of a Dallas hotel. It sounds really intriguing. I have read from Sandra Brown before, but it's been many years. And I seem to remember I enjoyed her writing, but I can't remember what it was about it, if that makes any sense at all. So I do figure that this one will be pretty good. And the content sounds intriguing to me. I'm just, I'm really into this type of thing. I don't know why I haven't already read this, but I'm so excited for it. Next up on my reading journey this month, I'm planning on reading 2 Nancy Drew books for my childhood favorites section. I'm not sure which ones yet. I have not decided. I will also be reading 2 of the Fear Street books by R.L. Stine and 2 Boxcar Children books. Again, I have not decided which ones on any of those, but I want to get to all of them because I am trying to get through all of my childhood favorites so that I can donate those books to a children's library or to a school or something of that nature. But I'm sure I'll read more that's not on this list, and there's probably going to be a couple on this list that I don't get to because, hey, that's the way things have been going, and there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, make sure to let me know if you guys want to continue to see TBRs or if you think it's best for the time being if I don't return to them until I'm better at sticking to them. But that is all that I have for you guys today. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, follow me on the social medias, click that bell if you want to be notified of all of my upcoming videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.